Cowan Company with another one. I was reading some comments last night in a group I'm in, and one of the brokers said, I'm only supposed to get $20 an hour and have to do all the stuff I do, have to deal with dumb drivers and do this, that, and the other thing, and all this stuff, and be at work, and be up all night, and and pretty much babysit these drivers and carriers that don't know nothing all day long, every day, for $20 an hour. And I said to him, it's your own fault for using the cheapest labor you can find. If you pay rates, you'll get good truck drivers and good carriers you don't have to babysit. But when your business model is who's going to take this $5 a mile load for $1 a mile, well, that's what you get. You get what you pay for. And that's the problem. Most brokers, notice I say most, I don't want to hurt everybody's feelings, but most brokers would rather put somebody's freight on a truck. They have no idea who's driving it, if they're legal, if they speak English, if the truck is even legal to go down the road, if they've killed people or not already, or what the hell's going on. As long as they get to pocket all them profits at the end of the day. If they could just get that on the road and skim all that money off the top. That's the problem. Because if you talk to a carrier that's worth his weight in gold, he's going to take care of all that stuff. His drivers know what's going on. They can speak English. They can get a load there on time. You don't have to bother with it. You just got to pay them the money. We're not cheap. We're not cheap. Good drivers, professionalism costs. And that's what we need to stand up for in this industry. We need to band together. Maybe a union, a coalition. I have a Telegram group that can have 200,000 members. Let's get together. Let's start educating each other to not haul cheap freight. Imagine if we got 200,000 drivers together and carriers that said, for 12 hours, we're not going to haul nothing. We're not going to book any loads. You think that would help? You think the rates would go up to what we want at that point? Rates have got to come up. That's the problem. They want to get professional drivers, but they want to pay, immigrant prices, cheap labor prices for people, that those people should be making money also. We should not allow predatory paying of loads. We should not allow this exploitation of human beings to come into our country and be paid dirt, and treated like dirt and treated like sub-level humans. To be a part of that for profit is disgusting. To be against having a set mandatory minimum rate, I think it should be 5. 4 would be great. Maybe 350 would still be pretty freaking awesome. But if we had something put in place where the carrier and everybody involved knew that now it's not going to be who's going to get it for the cheapest, it's going to be who has the best service. Who does the best service? Because it doesn't matter. At this rate, it's all about undercutting. And when you ship in labor that can undercut the American worker by long shots, you get what you got now. Freight theft, deaths, clogged up truck stops, no parking anywhere, trash along the highways. These people don't care about our country. They're not staying. They're going. It's a racket. It's all done by design by mega corporations, and it's implemented by mega brokers. That's their business model. Get the cheapest freight they can to the cheapest driver they can. Maybe it's not even cheap freight. It's probably paying pretty good. Whew. Man, guys, we got to get together. Brokers, if you're listening, imagine if you had a mandatory mile for $5 a mile, guys. It's not out of the realm of possibility. All we got to do is demand it. Imagine if you were getting every load you hauled, $5 a mile at 3%, do the math. That's killing it. You will still be overpaid, but you'll still be getting money, dude. Still be overpaid. Check out Carriers United, coming soon to a load board, or how should I say this? It's a load board coming soon to a neighborhood near you. Guys, carriersunited.com. We're gonna launch a new form of brokering that's gonna stick to what we're talking about here. We're gonna put the money in the carrier's pocket. We're gonna take a flat rate for a fee. We're gonna pay out ACHs in 7 days. The list goes on. I'm not gonna go into it here, but go check it out. and just be on the lookout, because we're going to load it up with some freight here real quick, and we're going to go live. And then we'll see whose business model works more. We'll see if a carrier is going to want to go book loads with people they have no idea what the load's paying, or if they want to come over here to Carriers United and book loads where they can see what the shipper's paying, they can see what the broker's taking, and they can see what they're getting. Same with their drivers. If they're percentage, they'll be able to see it's 100% transparent, and we can all be Carriers United. It'll be great. You'll finally be getting those $4 or $5 mile rates and up, depending on if it's specialized or not. So that's the goal. That's what's coming up soon, and nobody's going to get rich on it. No brokers are going to get rich that work for us. It's going to be just a regular old flat cut rate. It's going to put the money back in the carrier's pocket where it belongs. And the carriers involved with Carriers United are going to finally be profitable. They're not going to have to do freaking rocket science to try and make stuff work. It's just going to be profitable. You won't have to do all the mental gymnastics that everybody's got to do to try and stretch a penny 15 miles. None of that. It shouldn't be that way. The trucking industry should stand up and say, hey, this is our rates. This is what we want. This is what we're going to drive for. But, you know, they've loaded us up with carriers that don't know the business. So let's get it done, guys. Let's band together. Let's get these wages up in this industry, and every industry in the country. It's not just trucking. Corporations are destroying everything we love. You know, we've never been more poor ever in this country. Our great grandparents, they could make $25 an hour working in a factory and retire with 6 kids, a house that's paid off, 2 cars, RV, going on vacations once or twice a year, and money in the bank when they die, leaving stuff to their kids. What do we got now? Nothing. They built this damn whole thing on a debt-based society to keep you broke, keep you underpaid, and keep you borrowing money. And if we don't sit up and say something about it, then it's our own fault. So I'm David with the McCowan Company. Check out McCowanCompany.com. We do got t-shirts for sale. We do got all kinds of stuff over there, different kinds, faith-based shirts, AFFTRA shirts. Every penny of that goes to help open up food kitchens. And if you do go buy a shirt, every dollar you spend counts as an entry to win not 1, but 2 Harley Davidsons and $20,000. So I don't talk about that a lot. I'm going to start talking about it a lot more, though, now that this petition's winding down to its final day of being signed. I want to thank everybody that did sign it and got this message out there. We're going to do another one. We're just going to keep trying, and eventually we're going to hit our mark. And probably before then, I say we'll probably get some recognition eventually. We just got to keep making noise. I thank everybody that made AFFTRA videos. You guys rock. Like Mike, my buddy Mike says, you got balls. So if you posted a video, you got balls. Appreciate it. You guys have a great day.